Hi, this is Billie Beene here with another special report. August 22 of 2022, episode 374. Ukraine, Azov officer assassinates a Russian civilian and then hides in Estonia. So let's get started. A few days ago, there was a bomb that went off underneath a vehicle, and a young woman was killed inside Russia. I'll give you the details. The first source is Moon of Alabama. He's a retired German military officer living inside the U.S. All right, and gives details. So the young woman was 29 years old. She's Russian. Her name is Dasha or Darya Dugina. Now her father is Alexander Dugan. This A and the ending has something to do with a feminine Russian name. Okay. And the father and daughter, the father is an aide to President Putin. And the daughter, Dasha, works with her father. She was 29. She was a political science graduate. They describe as a philosopher, but he was an aide to President Putin. And both of them frequently gave speeches supporting Russia and their special military operation inside Ukraine. I submit they were both operating as some type of public relations for the Russian government. Now, this happened Saturday, August 20. There was a festival called Tradition, and Alexander Dugan, the father, gave a speech supporting the special military operation in Ukraine and the Russian government. Then, on the way home, they had both come to the festival in the same Toyota Land Cruiser that actually belonged to the daughter. And they were going to ride back together after the festival. But something happened. And the father, Alexander Dugan, rode with an unidentified person in another vehicle and followed the daughter. To date, we don't know what those circumstances were. So then, on the way home, and it's now speculated by Moon of Alabama that the bomb was remote controlled, because the Land Cruiser left the festival and was on the way home, so it wasn't something like tied to the ignition of the vehicle. It had to be remote controlled, and Moon of Alabama believes that the individual controlling the remote control had to be inside of the vehicle and thus would have known it was the daughter. Now, my position is I believe the daughter was the target, and I'll explain that a little bit more. So then, the bomb went off, and the father then, who was following the daughter, they both, got out of the vehicle, and the father collapsed. The explosion and fire killed the daughter instantly. And then, of course, the Russian police came and opened a criminal investigation. So then, within 2 days of investigating, the Russian government and police had determined that the individual who was operating the remote control was Natalia Volk. And she is a military officer with the Azov nationalist quasi-military group inside Ukraine. And she had come a few months ago to Russia with her 12-year-old daughter. We don't know yet whether she came as a Ukraine refugee. That's possible. She rented an apartment in the same building where the daughter lived, Dasha Dugina, and would have known and had lived there for several months, and then eventually planted the bomb and killed the daughter. Now, she has the Russian government and police have tracked her to Estonia. The Russian government has asked Estonia to extradite her. It's unknown whether she is still in Estonia or whether she has, gone to another country such as Poland. Now, so what's coming forth is a determination that Ukraine has operated as a state sponsor of terrorism targeting civilians inside another nation. Now, the reason I'm taking this position, and I give the credit to God, it's just like things come to me. I believe that the father was supposed to be riding with the daughter. Something happened at the festival, and he was approached by, we don't know who, it's unidentified. Did the individual say to him, I have some information I need to give you privately, ride with me and we'll follow your daughter? And it's quite possible that the individual who circumvented the father from riding with the daughter could have been a part of this plot, but much more likely, because he would have been someone known to the father, I believe it's possible he was set up by someone else. So that would indicate moles inside the Russian government. So now we're sorry to hear about the loss of this young woman, 29 years old, following in the steps of her father, political science graduate. And our hearts and prayers go out to the family. We understand the father collapsed and is hospitalized. So, and our hearts and prayers go out also to the Russian people, because when this happens to one of your country people, the people of your country, it affects a lot of people. So this concludes my special report. I love you, and I'll see you soon.